Hi, Marty and Austin. Oceana here with G3 Agency with your free website audit for Canyon Creek Landscape in Commerce City, Colorado. In this free SEO website audit provided by G3 Agency, I'm going to show you 3 to 4 things that you can do to get Canyon Creek Landscape in front of the people searching for landscape services in the Denver metro area. So, like I said on the phone, I don't expect anything in return for this video, but I would love some feedback from you on whether it was helpful, whether I said things clearly enough. I am always trying to improve myself, as I'm sure you understand. So I just would love that feedback from you guys once you are able to watch it. Okay, so let's jump right in. So the first thing that I always check for when I'm auditing a website is for a big click to call phone number near the top. The reason for almost 70% of your visitors are going to be on their mobile phone, and almost 100% of them are going to be a little lazy. It's really nice to have that click to call number. It just makes it a lot easier for people to go from curious to paying customer just by clicking on that number and giving you a call. Okay, so the next thing is content. How many words are on the page? Are those words relevant to what you do? And how are your images saved? So I kind of did a run through here to see the amount of words on your home page, and it's not very many. We really recommend to our clients that they have a minimum of 3,000 words on their home page and 1,500 or more on their other pages in order to show Google that you are a subject matter expert. Google believes more content means that you must know more on the topic, and that must make you the most relevant to be shown. That is one of the many factors that Google uses, and it's a very helpful one. And then if I right-click on an image, I can click Save Image As, and I can see that this image was saved as this string of numbers and letters. That's not really helping you. So what you want to do is actually resave all of these images as key phrases that people will be typing into Google to find you guys when they're looking for your services and they're in your service area. Not key phrases that are going to show that people are going to type in if they already know who you are, but more like ones that they would type if they don't know who they're going with yet, but they know what they need and they're in your area. So, and I'll show you how to find those, and I'll give you a few examples in a moment, but first I want to show you one of my favorite tools. This is called Ahrefs, and what it does is it gives us an in-depth look into how a website is performing. It's one thing for a website to look nice, but I think it's way more important that it's actually functioning as a lead generation machine, and that's what this website can do for you if you make these changes and you make the effort. So okay, so this UR and DR scores, this is on a scale from 0 to 100. How trustworthy does Google think your web page is and your website is, respectively? So this is going to be for just specifically your home page. This one's going to be for your entire website. And these are small but fairly typical scores for at least when I'm doing an audit for the first time of a website. Backlinks and referring domains is one of the ways that we can lift this score. A backlink is any time that there's a link on someone else's website coming back to your website. That is a backlink. A referring domain is what website that link is on. So you've got 5 different websites out there on the internet that are pointing to your website with links a total of 8 times. You do generally want to increase this number. However, you want to be careful because if you get links from websites that are irrelevant to what you do, or they're spammy or not trusted, or they have low scores here, that's going to bring your score down. Whereas if you have high quality links, those are going to be from sites that have high scores here, sites that are relevant to your industry, you know, different businesses in your area, different businesses that do the same thing but maybe in a different area. other home improvement type niches. That's going to help to raise your score. So you want to just be careful when you're going and getting those, that they're high quality. And then over here we have organic keywords and organic traffic. So an organic keyword word, or a better word for that would be maybe a key phrase, is any phrase that a person could type into Google and have you show up in the first 100 results. Now, unfortunately, being number 11 is just about as bad as not existing at all, because of the fact that Google only shows 10 results on the first page of their results page. And hardly anyone leaves that first page before either finding a result that they like or giving up. So you rarely see people on the second and third page, and etc. So you really want to be on the first page, which is why you can have 20 words that you're showing up for, but 0 traffic coming from them. So let's take a look at what organic keywords you have. You're showing up on the third page and dropping, by the way. This 11 is read with a down arrow showing that you've dropped 11 spaces. So you were in the 13th, so near the top of the first page. Now you are about middle of the third. Top of the second page. Did I say that? I think I said that wrong. You were at the top of the second page, so still not first page. Now you're middle of the third. Yes, okay, that's right. For canyon landscaping, and that's getting searched 100 times on average a month. And then this KD here stands for keyword difficulty. What that is on a scale from 0 to 100, how difficult does this tool, Ahrefs, think it would be to get to the first page of Google? Now, a keyword with a score of 0 is really good. You like a low score in this column. Now, even with a score of 0, though, it's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to add these words to your images into your page and then suddenly you'll be on the first page tomorrow. Sadly, SEO doesn't work like that. SEO is a long game. And so you want to work at it and keep throwing Kindle on the fire, and that's going to help to bring you up to the top. But this 0 is indicating it's going to take a lot less time and effort to get to the first page of that keyword than another keyword that might have a higher score, like this one here, landscaping Parker, Colorado, which is getting searched 150 times a month, and you're sitting on the 9th page. And you're actually raising for that one, so that's great. Okay, so next, I did a little bit of research on some keywords that might interest you. I put in the areas that are local there. I added some keywords that people might type in when looking for a landscaper. And I found this one is strange. I don't know exactly what it means. It might be a specific, maybe another landscaping company or something. But then down here, I got a couple that I really like. Concrete Patios Denver is nice. It's got 0 KD, 150. I don't know if you like the idea of doing just like concrete patio jobs, but if you do, that's something you could include. And then Landscaping Aurora, Colorado. Is that the one that I chose? No, I chose Lakewood. So I was between these two. I went with Lakewood because it's got a 0 KD. That Aurora has a 4, and that's still attainable. We really like to go after the ones that are 5 and below, so 4 is within that totally reachable zone. But landscaping Lakewood, Colorado, or CO, I mean, has 150 people searching for it every month. It's got a KD of 0, and that's great. We also have Lakewood Landscape 0 and 100, Landscaping Littleton, Colorado, that's got a keyword difficulty of 1, and then Lakewood Landscaping. And so those are all really good ones to include on your homepage. I mean, not on your homepage, on your website. You might want to have a different page for Aurora, a different page for Lakewood, and build up the pages that way. Okay, so then if we type landscaping Colorado, I keep doing this, landscaping Lakewood, Colorado into Google, usually we see some ads up here at the top. They're not showing up for me for some reason right now. Then we have the map pack here, and how you get into the map pack is a little different than how you get up into the organic first page, so like down here. So I'm going to tell you about that real fast and then tell you more about the organic stuff. So how you get into the map pack is with citations. So a citation is kind of like a backlink in that it's a reference to your business from anywhere on the internet, but instead of being a link to your website, it is a listing of your name, address, and phone number exactly the way that it's listed on your Google My Business listing. So you want to go to your Google My Business, claim it if you haven't done that yet, and basically look your own business up on Google and you'll find it. And then you want to take that information and add it to different directories like Yext, Yelp, City Star, yeah, White Pages, Yellow Pages, Facebook, etc. And that'll help to boost your credibility, show Google that you're being talked about, boost you up into the map pack. So it takes a bit of effort, and it really depends on what these guys are also doing, but that is the basic recipe for success there. Okay, and now we get into the organic results. So all that's exciting, but not as exciting as being right here. This will get statistically 30% of all of the clicks that come to this site. So how do you get up into this spot? Well, that would be with content, with backlinks, and all that kind of stuff, and by beating the other guys to it. So we have a directory, another directory, and then finally the third one here is a local result. Google would prefer to show these guys at the top because they're a local result rather than a directory if Google believes that they're worthy of being in that first spot, which they don't, so they're not up there. But we can take a look at what they're doing. They're doing something right. They're on the first page. We want to outdo them by a lot, though, in order to get up into that first spot and start seeing that 30%. So what are they doing? We have more words, so that's good, but they're not even having any pictures on this page, so they're not taking advantage of that, I can tell you right now, of the ability to save your images as key phrases. And then also, they're definitely not hitting that 3,000 word minimum. So if you did both of those things, that would help you a lot. And then we can also throw them into this Ahrefs tool. So here's your competition, and they're not doing so great here either. They don't even have any backlinks or referring domains, but they are showing up for 6 organic keywords. So what's fun is we can click on that and we can see what they're showing up for and ask ourselves if there is something that is here that we'd like to show up to, and we can include that in our content as well. So that's what's pretty fun about this. That is the end of my presentation. Here's my smiling face and here's my phone number and email address. You're welcome to reach out to me with questions. I would be absolutely happy to help you in any way that I can. Just a real quick recap for you. You want to increase the relevant content on your website, 3,000 words on your homepage, 1,500 or more on your inner pages or other pages of your website. Implement backlinks in order to rank for high volume keywords like landscaping, Lakewood, Colorado. Yay, I said it right that time. And then add citations, your name, address, and phone number to different directories. Boost your GMB or Google My Business listing to the top of the map pack and start getting more potential clients to your website and picking up their phones. So I would love your feedback. Please let me know how I did on this video, and I would love to help you in any way I can. I look forward to talking to you soon. Okay, bye.